Hi, hello, hi guys, what's up? I'm Zed, and I've got a battle for you today against a person by the name of a name that I can't pronounce. I tried to pronounce it today because I had a stream a little earlier on today and I couldn't pronounce it, but there you go. Hyunalogy. You can read the title, I don't know. Anyway, today is One Take Tuesday, which means I'm not allowed to do anything apart from speak constantly for a long time on this video. I just made that up because I don't want to do another take of this because I just want to get this video sorted. Anyway, enough of the stupid highly toodly friggedy hi. That made no sense, and this is why I should do it again, but I'm not going to. One Take Tuesday, I have to do and keep the narration that I have already on my mouth, in my mouth, from my mouth. Crobat is leading off on his side. I have T-Tar, and he thinks I'm a stealth rocking Tyranitar, which usually would be correct, because a lot of people lead off with T-Tar and run a more defensive variant. I'm actually packing Choice Scarf T-Tar, and the nice thing about this is that Crobat actually outspeeds Scarf T-Tar, which means that he doesn't know that I'm Scarfed at this point, so I lock myself on Stone Edge. He may think I'm potentially banded or something like that, because I just went straight out for Stone Edge and he didn't see any thing like stuff because he couldn't, because there wasn't any leftovers, because didn't hit me. There wasn't any Life Orb, because who the fuck runs Life Orb? T-Tar! And he didn't really see anything else. I don't know. I don't even make any sense when I think words. Hi. It goes to Ferrothorn. He actually double switches into Arcanine as Ferrothorn comes in, which was a very smart play for him to go for, because he obviously knew that Ferrothorn was something that I was going to switch to. He could have, I guess, potentially gone into some other guy who would have been great, but no, now bad stuff, because Flare Blitz hits me and I die. So no good is this at all, and I'm sorry that I speak no English, because it is my not first language, apart from it is. Anyway, go back into Tyranitar, and I'm just thinking I'm going to smack this guy with a crunch because it'll probably take it out, and if not, he's probably going to go to Jellicent, predicting the Stone Edge, which could probably take. But, however, ladies and gentlemen, it cannot take a crunch. That much is for certain, because, you know, as defensive as Jellicent is, when you have Stab Crunch from T-Tar running around, not going to be in its best interest to be taking that, and it does not take it well enough to live. It dies from the Sandstorm damage, which is delicious, allows me to, you know, not worry about that thing anymore. I can fire off superpowers if I so wish to later on, and we'll see how that goes. But for the moment, for the time being, as it were, as it stands, I'm going to go into Wobbuffet to take on the Porygon 2. I feel that if he goes for, like, Ice Beam, I can Mirror Coat it and Encore him into it, or whatever I want to do. He's going to paralyze me on the switch, which I'm honestly not too worried about, because Wobbuffet doesn't really mind being paralyzed unless I get para-hacked at some point along the way. Not going to interfere with my affairs, because Wobbuffet, basically the whole thing about Wobbuffet is it relies on going last anyway. So there you go. I do Encore him into a Tri-Attack, and from this point I could potentially go for Mirror Coat and get rid of him, and I think that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to go for a Mirror Coat, and hopefully he's going to die to one, but it's not for certain, because it did a decent amount, and Porygon 2 actually has a good chunk of HP to it, so dependent on damage variation, not damage, there's no dependency on damage variation whatsoever. It's dependent on how much, well actually yes it is, wow, if I think about it, yes it is dependent on damage variation, because it depends how much damage he does to me, which then procedurally depends upon how much I do to him, and because he did less than I would need him to be done to, he goes down to a smidgen and lives after even the Sandstorm, and I cry in a little corner by myself. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pause the video here, because we're going to play another game. It's called How Much HP Damage Will Shuckle Take from a Damage Hit, which is special. Go, give your guesses in the comments. Pause the video, give your guesses. How much damage will it do? And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, only 43? That's a crit! Ladies and gentlemen, Shuckle took 43 damage from a critical hit! A critical Tri-Attack! And that is something special, something that should be celebrated throughout all Pokemon history and throughout the entirety of the universe world, because Shuckle just, he doesn't take shit from special attacks. He's like, fuck you special attacks, this is my territory, I am the special defensive monster, and I will take all the hits all day until the end of time. He's also pretty good at encoring, so that's what I do with that Dragonite, encore him into an agility. I'm not quite sure what he did to try and make a Dragonite agility. I'm not sure why he would do that. It's a bit of a weird set, but each to their own, I guess, and he decides to run agility as opposed to Dragon Dance. But I encore him nonetheless, which makes not a huge difference, honestly. If he'd gone for the Dragon Dance, I still could have switched out to something else and threatened him, but he didn't. there you go. Reuniclus is in at the point at which I'm speaking now, obviously. T-Waves me, which I'm not worried about. I'm going to get rid of his lefties with a nice swift knockoff to the face. And what is up with people critting Shuckle today? That Psychic did a decent amount of damage, and then I realised, wait a second, it's just a crit. Another crit that Shuckle's going to have to end up taking. And he's just sponging these hits like they're nothing at this point. It's like, yeah, just get out of my face, Reuniclus. You're not even worthy of even living here anymore. So I'm going to bring back Shuckle, because I've now encored him into Psychic, which means that I can go straight into my Scarf T-Tar, allowing me to Pursuit Trap this guy, essentially. I don't think Pursuit will kill him, actually, but I go for it anyway, and what I really should have done here instead is gone for the Stone Edge, because at this point, Reuniclus was not really a threat to my team in any way, so it wouldn't have mattered if I'd got damage on it now or not, whereas Dragonite was a much bigger threat, I felt, just because it's Dragonite and it's generally good. So had I gone for the Stone Edge there, it probably would have benefited me more, because I would have hit the Dragonite on the switch-in, then been able to 2-hit KO him after that, but unfortunately I didn't. I almost killed Reuniclus with a Pursuit, and now I'm going to go out to Shuckle, not knowing what this thing wants to do. If he wants to Agility, I'm able, or whatever, to encore him, and unfortunately for me, he goes straight out for the Outrage, which this Shuckle doesn't have any physical defensive investment. It's max spec D, max HP, which means it can't really take physical hits that well. It takes it okay. I mean, it fucking lives a Dragonite Outrage, which is more than can be said for most Pokemon, but there you go, that's what happens. Able now to go into Tyranitar because he didn't take the opportunity to Agility, allowing me to now be faster than him, and Stone Edge is going to take him out, going to strike him down, and make him more powerful than you could ever imagine, because that's what happens when Obi-Wan dies, ladies and gentlemen. That's what happens! He becomes a Force Spirit, and is more powerful than you could ever imagine, clearly. I'm going to switch out from the Arcanine, because I don't want to take the hit, go into Wobbuffet to take a close combat pretty well. I think I can live another one, and should be able to counter him back to take him out at this point, but I don't know, depends on whether damage variation is going to lean into my favor or not again. Again, with the damage variation with Wobbuffet, why is this a common theme that I keep talking about? He's going to go for it again, smack me in the face, and I'm going to counter. Counter! And that should take him out because, well, he did like 100 HP to me, and he doesn't probably have 200 HP left, which means he's going to die. So yes, he does, and I think I'm going to die from the Sandstorm here because, well, it does lots of damage. It does the equal amount that Leftovers does. And I didn't have enough HP there, which means that I go down. The last thing he has on his team is, of course, Reuniclus, and I said, you know, stream, what should I do? Who should I go to? And they said, Lucario! And I said, what move should I use? And they said, Close Combat! So I did exactly what the streams told me to do. I went to Lucario and I used Close Combat, and I killed the Reuniclus, and it died. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of that chapter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed One Take Tuesdays. I don't know if it's going to be a thing. Maybe it should be. I don't know. Because, I know, sometimes I just have problems starting videos. A lot of the time, I'll start narrating a video. It will take me like 6 tries to get it right, because I don't like this way that I started the video, and it's annoying, and it just means I waste time. One Take Tuesday eliminates the need for wasting time, because you just see me in all my fucked up glory as I mess around with words and can't speak English. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, leave a like if you did. That would be beneficial and nice and very happy. If you missed the first episode of Five Guys and a Gigalith Season 3, that's on the screen right now. You can click it, go see some action. That will be airing 9 p.m. every Saturday until the season is over. Should be 6 episodes as always. So 5 more weeks of glory, I guess. I hope you guys are ready for that. Should be a lot of fun. Thanks again. I'll see you guys soon again with another video of some kind, of some manner. Yes, I'm going to stop talking because I'm already digging a hole. Goodbye.